Hey, what's going on? Gary here. If you're looking for a full tutorial on how to run successful solo ads using Udimi, you're in the right place. Now, I've personally spent thousands of dollars with Udimi and solo ads, and inside this full video, I'm going to walk you through each tab of the site so you can understand the full platform and how it works. I'm also going to share with you towards the later part of the video the exact criteria that I've used time and time again to actually choose the solo ad vendor that I decide to invest my money into. Okay, so you definitely want to stick around in this video. Now, just real quick, this is one of the affiliate programs I've been promoting for a while now, and you can see that total earned is $169,325. This is my name right here, Garrett Berry, and a large chunk of this money has actually come from using solo ads on Udimi. So again, as you watch this video, you're learning from someone that's actually running solo ads with Udimi successfully. Now, real quick, before I dive into exactly how this works, if you're new to my channel, I break down simple affiliate marketing methods in very easy and actionable ways. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing right now and hitting the bell notification so you never miss out on my weekly videos. But without further ado, let's dive in right now. So again, you want to go to udimi.com, and they have many different tabs right here on the left as well as on the top, okay? And I want to go through very simply, step by step, so you can actually understand this. Now, the very first tab right here is orders, okay? Now, orders, I've actually had 115 in this one account. It's a little bit grayed out, but I'm buying on a weekly to monthly basis from Udimi. Now, if you open this tab right here in orders, what it's going to share with you are the different active and past orders that you've made on Udimi. So you can see what progress the vendor has actually made, how many clicks they've sent so far, and again, your past orders. So that's a very, very effective and useful tab you want to be aware of. Messages is actually a very good tab to, again, communicate with your vendors and see updates. Ad text. Okay, now if I go into this tab, this is where when you purchase a solo ad, what you're basically doing is paying someone who has an email list to send out a broadcast email, okay, to their email list with whatever link you want to promote. Now with Udimi, okay, you can use email swipes, or you can just get them to create an email for you. Now, rather than coming up with email swipes each time, you can just save this in the ad text tab. And then whenever you go to purchase a new solo ad, you can just choose from a drop down of what ad swipe you want to use that time. So to add a new swipe, you just click here. You can put in the subject. Okay, this is the subject line of the email that's going to get sent out to their email list. And then this is the text right here. And for example, let's say that's part of the text in the email. Whatever part you want to actually link to your affiliate link or your capture page link or whatever you're promoting, you would just highlight this, click this little paper clip, and then put in the URL there and then hit OK. So I'll share with you just google.com as an example, and then you hit OK, and then now it's clickable. So then you can just save that, and then you would have this as an ad text whenever you go to run an ad. Money, okay, this tab, basically what this is if you're an affiliate with Udimi, or it will also share with you, the amount of money that you've spent in the past on solo ads. I don't use this tab that much, but it is good to know about it. Friends, okay, now again, I don't really use this that much. People have kind of friended me. You can become friends with people, kind of see their updates, but again, I really don't see a lot of value in that. My landers, okay, so you can actually create landing pages on Udimi itself. I don't use this. I usually use ClickFunnels because I like the customization and the professional look, or lead pages sometimes. But again, that's something to be aware of. Settings, I don't really touch this either. You can change different settings such as, your password or the time zone. And then you can actually activate Prime. Now, Prime is something you want to consider. This is where you can actually get higher quality clicks and you can get some discounts and things like that. I actually don't use Prime. I just use the basic version of Udimi. But if you want to really use a lot of solo ads and you want to just make sure all your clicks are incredibly high quality, you can activate Prime, and it's relatively cheap, okay? So you can actually do that there. Okay, now at the very top tabs, forum, okay? Now, forum is where you can actually post questions and get answers from vendors and other solo ad purchasers. Okay, this can be good if you have questions or you just want something answered. I don't again use this that much, but you can be aware of it. Affiliates, if you want to actually promote Udemy as an affiliate, you can get your affiliate link there. Extras, okay, sometimes you can purchase extras from different vendors. Some people sell the ability to create a custom landing page or write the email copy for you, or some of the follow-up emails if you have an email list that you're building. This, again, I don't really use, but it's something you want to be aware of. Solo deals, okay, this is pretty cool. This is where vendors, okay, these are people that are actually selling solo ads, selling the right to purchase the ability to send an email to their email list. Sometimes they have good deals, okay? So this person is, 11% off right now. This one right here, 69 cents. Okay, so this one right here, 9% off. So in solo deals, you're gonna find some discounts. You're gonna find some limited time offers. You may wanna consider going through here. But what I mainly use Udemy is the Find Sellers tab. Okay, this is my bread and butter. This is where I go every single week or month when I want to purchase more solo ads from Udemy. And now what I'm going to actually do is reveal my exact criteria that I run each seller through before I decide to part my hard-earned money into their service, okay? So I have a document and I want to go through each criteria point so you can see me in real time actually choosing a vendor. And then I'm going to share with you how to actually purchase from that vendor so you can start getting laser targeted traffic as soon as today. Okay, so now I want to share with you the exact criteria I use to choose a vendor to purchase from on Udemy. So number one is I look for a vendor who has 30% or higher of buyers. People that have purchased from them in the past reported they've gotten sales. Now to do that very easy with Udemy, we just go back to Udemy. Now this box right here, okay, is where we can set custom filters that filters all these vendors, okay, by certain criteria. Now, very first one is right here, okay? So I like 30% or higher. So what this means is when someone actually purchases from a vendor, they will report after the run, after the solo ad is finished, whether they got a sale or they didn't. And 30% or higher is incredibly good, okay? So you can actually change right here, okay, into 40%, but again, 30% is really good and it updates this. Now to see this, that right there is the person's percentage on how many. So this guy right here, 44%, almost 50%, almost half of the people that buy from this person report getting sales. Now, why is this great? Because we only want to purchase from vendors that other people have gotten sales with, because chances are, if we have a good offer, we'll get sales too, okay? Now, the next thing I look for is 300 plus positive ratings with very little to no negative ratings. So if I go back here, you're gonna see this right here. This filter here is where we can change how many positive ratings this person's actually gotten after people purchase from them. You go here, you can actually update. And again, this will change how many people are listed, but I like to do at least 300 plus. And you can see it right here. So this person's had 1,230 positive and only 4 negative. Now, as you can see right here, I say with little to no negative ratings. Now, if a person has a high amount of rating like this person, they're probably gonna have a few negative. That ratio is pretty good, and I would highly consider purchasing from this person. There is a few more pieces of criteria I would run them through, but that's really good. Okay, this person 654, 10, okay, maybe not as good. This is really good, okay. 2,380 positive, only 2 negative. Okay, that's incredible, and I would highly consider going with this person. Now, criteria number 3 is we want to have at least 3 people that have commented on that vendor that they've gotten sales within the last 30 to 60 days. Now, with this criteria point, this is all time. Okay, so the total amount of time that vendor's been selling on Udemy, what percentage of people report sales? Okay, it's very good to have this criteria because you want a consistent, very good quality person over time. This criteria point is, are people buying from that person's list recently? Okay, because we don't want someone that has made a lot of sales a long time ago and recently their list isn't good. So how do we actually find this? Okay, what we can do is, once someone has passed the first 2 pieces of criteria on Udemy, we can open up their profile, okay, by simply clicking on it. We go down here, okay, and people, these are real people that have purchased from this person, okay, they comment their experience, their opinion of after that run, how it went. So what we can do is go down, okay, show more ratings. And now what you can do is you want to look at the last 30 to 60 days. So depending on what date it is at the time you watching, you want to look at the dates here and go back at least 30, 60 days at the most. And we want to see if there's at least 3 people that say they got sales. So let's do this right now. So the time of recording this, it's April 1st. So I would go back to at least February 1st. Okay. So this person, no, opt-ins, but again, we want sales. Good solo, great. No sales. And again, this is the process you want to go through. Okay, 7 sales. Okay, you can see right here. So that's 1 person. Okay, that's 1 person. Now we want 3. Okay, so that's really good right there. We would keep going, and we would just keep going down until this date right here is 60 days ago. Okay, so again, got 6 sales. Okay, right here. Okay, so that's number 2. So this qualifies. And again, this date right here is still not, for me, February 1st. Now let's see if we can find 1 more person saying they got sales before February 1st. Let's see. Oh, unknown sale. I got 1 sale. Okay, right here. So that qualifies. Okay, that's 3 sales within 30 to 60 days from this specific vendor. So because this vendor passed the first criteria, okay, the second criteria, and now the third criteria, I would highly consider going here and purchasing from this person. Okay, and I'm going to share with you in a second how to actually purchase your first solo ad on Udemy. But there is one other criteria point. Now, this is optional. I don't do this every single time. But if you're just getting started, you don't have a lot of money, you really want to make sure the solo ad is successful, you can actually do this optional step. What you can do is you can actually message the vendor before your run, before you purchase, and you can ask if they think the offer you're going to promote with their traffic will work for their list. Okay, because some people, depending on how they actually gain their email list, some are better for lower ticket offers, some high ticket offers. It really depends. So to do that step, all you would do is go here, go to message. Okay, right there. Open that up, and then at the bottom right opens up a chat box. You can just message, type in a message. Hey, I'm promoting this specific offer. You could even send them a link. Do you mind looking at this offer and letting me know if you think your list would like this type of offer? Is this something that would work well with your list? Okay, and often, because these vendors on Udemy do not want negative ratings, they don't want you to purchase ads and then not get any sales, because that's going to affect how many sales they make of solo ads. They're going to be very honest with you, which is really refreshing. Okay, so they're going to say, hey, honestly, I work better with this type of offer, or yeah, that looks like something my list would definitely love. Based on their answer, you can move forward. Okay, now how do we actually purchase a solo ad on Udemy? Once we choose a person, and again, this person would be someone I would test, okay? What you would do is you go down here. Now, this is where you actually create the ad. Now, there's a couple things you can do, okay? You can either create your own email, which is what they'll send out, okay? Or you can just do link only, and you can just put in your affiliate link, your capture page link, whatever you want to promote directly in there. and then they will actually create an email, okay? Both work. Sometimes if you do ad text, they still won't send your exact email that you create because, you know, they know their list. You're paying for clicks, okay? You're paying for visitors. So they have to deliver what you buy. So if I choose 300 visitors, if I choose 650 visitors, they will send out enough emails to get 650 people to click your link. So what do I recommend? When you start off with a new vendor, you don't want to just purchase, even if you have thousands of dollars right now set aside, right? You don't want to just go in and purchase like 1,000 visitors because you don't know if this person is going to work with your offer. Is this going to actually convert? What you want to do is you want to invest anywhere from about 200 to 300 visitors worth. Okay, that's 300 clicks. That's a good amount to actually know how many opt-ins, if you're sending it to a capture page, how many clicks are actually converting, right? Because again, you don't just want to, spend if you don't even know. But once you start getting results, then you could gladly come back here and do more visitors, right? So once you select, you're going to notice right here, this is the cost, okay? Now this is based on their cost per visitor or cost per click. Now every vendor is going to have slightly different amount. This person's 49 cents. That's actually really good. And that's going to dictate, how much money it costs per visitor. So as you can see, if we do, like 200, now it's only $101, okay? So then if you want to create your own ad text, you can either choose if you created an ad text before, like I showed you earlier on in the video, or you can just, edit the text here with the subject line and put the email copy here. Now, another thing you can keep in mind is up here, this is the date. Now, depending on how many visitors and how busy this person is, how many other orders they have running, sometimes you won't be able to run for a week, okay? So you want to consider, if you want fast traffic, okay, go for someone that's maybe not as busy, right? Some people, it's up to 2 weeks, and, if you want to grow fast, you don't really want to be waiting around. Now, also depending on how many visitors you want to purchase, that can change the date. Okay, you can see right there. So now it's a couple days ahead. Or if you want to, for whatever reason, for promotional reasons, you want to actually wait, you can choose what day, you want them to run it on. Okay. Now, right here, these are different filters that you can choose. Now, this is actually going to increase the price. Okay, so you can do only mobile. Let's say you're promoting an offer that only works on mobile devices. Well, you can actually choose for many of these vendors to send mobile only traffic. And to do that, you just select this before purchasing. Now, it is a little bit more money. You can also do only top tier. Now, most of these people, okay, if you go down here, they'll say how many percentage of top tier traffic they have. Now, this person has 93 minimum percent top tier. Now, top tier just means that it comes from these places, okay? United States, Australia, Canada, okay? Places where people typically have more money. We want to make sure we get as much top tier traffic as possible. Now, usually these buyers do over 90%, so I don't often choose only top tier because it increases the price. You can see right here, okay, 166, up to like $20 or so. So I don't usually select that because usually their traffic's pretty top tier anyway, but you can. And then prime filter, okay, you can see right there, basically it says the quality can increase up to 34%. And if you have prime, okay, you've activated prime, you'll actually automatically have that filter anyway. So that's one of the benefits of going with the prime. I don't usually choose that. Again, I just basically stick to the base filter, and that seems to work well with me. And once you're ready, okay, once you've chosen your ad right here, how many visitors, okay, what date you want it to run, now all you have to do is go to add to cart, and then you can actually either, add a card right here, debit or credit, or you can pay with PayPal, okay? And then when you're ready, you would just click here, okay, and it would actually charge your card or your PayPal account, and you would get usually a message from this person in your messages tab saying, hey, Garrett, I'm really excited to run this for you. Look out for extra clicks, etc. They'll give you a little update letting you know that they're actually going to run it. And the person can either approve your request or deny it. I've never actually had one denied, so usually you're going to get accepted. You'll actually get an update on Udemy that your order has been approved and is starting to run at the date that you selected. And then you just sit back and wait, and it's very important, just to kind of share with you some more mindset things just towards the end of this video. It's very important with solo ads and ads in general, you give it enough time. So many people, they purchase from Udemy a solo ad, and then the next day they don't make a sale and they're frustrated and they think it doesn't work. Keep in mind that, hopefully you're promoting something that has follow-up emails built in, whether it's your own capture page you're sending it to or an affiliate offer with emails. Okay, it can take up to 7 to 10 days for a person that's interested to actually make a buying decision. So you want to give it at least 1 to 2 weeks after your initial run before you even, look at your results and see whether or not that person, that vendor, got you a sale. Okay. Now, last thing I want to share with you is how to actually scale. Okay. Because once you start to make money, what you want to do is you actually want to look at what vendors have made you money, and you want to go back to them, and now you can purchase more visitors. Remember I said, you can purchase 300 visitors in the beginning. That's just a test, but once someone makes you money, you can go back and buy 500 visitors, 1,000 visitors from that person. Now, I personally stick with the rule that I learned from a multimillionaire a couple years ago, and that is you want to take about 30% of your profits and reinvest every week or every month into your paid traffic. Okay, so what I personally do is every Monday, I look at my earnings from the previous week. I take 30% of whatever I made and I just reinvest it into solo ads or other paid traffic. And that's how I'm able to continue to scale up to, generating $1,000 or more per day. Okay, so I hope this video really helped you. I hope you got value and now you understand how Udemy works and you enjoyed this full tutorial. If you got value, be sure to click the like button, let me know. Also comment below if you have any more questions about Udemy. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. And last but not least, if you want to discover my #1 affiliate offer to actually start promoting that has done for you capture pages, follow-up emails, and high ticket affiliate commissions that will even pay you instantly in some cases, be sure to check my #1 recommendation in the link under this video, and I really think you're going to love that. Anyway, my friend, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video.